Have you ever wondered how much time you really have left after 70? Every year feels more precious, and the truth is, your body is already sending signals. Subtle clues that reveal not only how you're aging, but also how much vitality you may carry into years ahead. Some people in their 70s are still sharp, energetic, walking miles with ease, and enjoying life fully. Others slow down, struggle with energy, or face more health challenges. What makes the difference? Science tells us it's not just genetics or luck. It comes down to 7 powerful signs that act like windows into your future. And the good news? Each of these signs isn't just a prediction, they're opportunities. Things you can improve at any age to extend your independence, your brain health, and your overall quality of life. Before we dive in, a quick favor. If living longer, staying sharp, and keeping your body strong are important to you, then please hit that like button and subscribe to Calm Health Hub. Your support helps us spread the word about healthy aging and natural ways to boost vitality. Believe it or not, your walking speed is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Think about it. Walking might feel ordinary, but it's actually a full body test. Your legs, circulation, heart, lungs, balance, and even your brain are involved every time you take a step. Studies show that people in their 70s who keep a steady, moderate to brisk pace tend to live longer and healthier lives. Walking speed isn't just about mobility. It's a reflection of your overall resilience. Imagine 2 men both 75. Joe walks every morning. His stride is confident, his posture upright, and he rarely gets tired. Frank, on the other hand, slows down with shorter steps and feels breathless after a block. Same age, but their bodies are telling 2 very different stories. A slower or unsteady gait can be an early red flag, sometimes linked to muscle weakness, poor circulation, stiff joints, or even early signs of neurological issues like dementia. The slower you move, the less active you tend to be, and that starts a downward spiral. But here's the empowering part. You can improve walking speed at any age. Even small daily walks around your home, gentle strength training, or balance exercises can strengthen your stride. Every step you take is like an investment in your future independence. How's your walking pace these days? Do you still move quickly across the street, or do you find yourself slowing down? Now, let's talk about something you might not expect, your grip. Yes, the strength of your handshake or how easily you can open a jar says a lot about your longevity. Research shows grip strength is closely tied to muscle mass, circulation, and even nervous system health. In fact, doctors sometimes use grip strength tests as quick assessment of aging. Take Robert, age 78. He still lifts light weights, does yard work, and never struggles to carry groceries. His grip is firm, reflecting a strong and resilient body. Then there's Walter, also 78, who finds himself struggling to open water bottles or carry heavy bags. He assumed it was just aging, but in truth, it was an early sign of muscle loss. Weak grip strength doesn't just affect your hands. It's linked to frailty, falls, and shorter lifespan. But here's the best part. You can rebuild it. Simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball, wrist curls, or even carrying light weights during a walk can make a huge difference. Gardening, yoga, or just cooking with heavy pots can also keep your hands strong. Try this right now. Make a fist. Does it feel strong and steady, or weaker than you remember? So far, we've learned 2 powerful signs. Walking speed, your body's silent meter of vitality, and grip strength, a snapshot of muscle and circulation health. Both are simple, everyday actions, but they carry a lot of weight when it comes to predicting longevity. And remember, they're not just measurements. They're opportunities to take action today. Here's another overlooked but critical sign, balance. The ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is linked with longer life expectancy. Why? Because balance is like a hidden superpower. It requires muscle coordination, brain sharpness, and strong reflexes. Consider Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol practices yoga and balance drills. She can hold her position with ease. Nancy, however, feels wobbly the second she lifts her foot. That small difference is actually a huge clue about future independence. A lack of balance often signals weaker muscles, slower reflexes, or even early brain decline. And here's a sobering fact. A single fall can completely change an older adult's life. But again, balance can be trained. Try simple daily exercises. Stand on one foot for 10 seconds, walk heel to toe, or practice Tai Chi. Want to test yourself? Pause for a moment. Stand up and see how long you can balance on one foot. Did you surprise yourself? Sleep, it's not just rest, it's repair. High-quality sleep in your 70s can literally add years to your life. It's during sleep that your body heals, your brain clears toxins, and your immune system recharges. Compare Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has a routine, bed at the same time, 7 hours of restful sleep, waking refreshed. Bill, on the other hand, tosses and turns, often waking groggy. Over time, Bill's health declined, his memory, blood pressure, and energy all suffered. Poor sleep is linked to heart disease, weaker immunity, and cognitive decline. But just like walking speed and grip strength, you can improve it. Reduce screen time before bed. Keep your room cool and dark. Avoid heavy meals late at night, and consider gentle nighttime rituals like reading or meditation. Do you wake up feeling refreshed, or do you feel more tired than when you went to bed? We've now covered walking speed, grip strength, balance, and sleep. Together, they paint a powerful picture of how your body and brain are aging. Each one can be improved, giving you control over your vitality. Food is fuel. After 70, your appetite and eating habits become one of the strongest signals of longevity. A healthy appetite means your body is still absorbing nutrients well. A declining appetite, on the other hand, can be a red flag. Take Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys balanced meals with lean proteins, veggies, and whole grains. She feels energized. Susan skips meals, relies on snacks, and loses weight unintentionally. Without realizing it, she's weakening her muscles, bones, and immune system. Your appetite is more than hunger. It's your body's way of telling you how well it's processing fuel. If you've lost interest in food, it might be linked to medications, digestive changes, or even early cognitive decline. The key? Prioritize nutrient-dense meals. Stay hydrated, and make mealtime enjoyable. Share meals with loved ones, try new recipes, or prepare smaller but more frequent portions. Do you look forward to your meals, or has eating started to feel more like a chore? Let's talk about stress. At 70 and beyond, how you handle stress might determine how gracefully you age. Chronic stress doesn't just weigh on your mind, it damages your body, raising blood pressure, increasing inflammation, and even accelerating aging. Look at John and Richard, both 76. John practices mindfulness, takes walks, and focuses on solutions instead of problems. Richard, however, replays worries in his head, loses sleep, and feels overwhelmed. Same challenges, but two very different outcomes. Managing stress is a skill you can strengthen at any age. Deep breathing, journaling, prayer, laughter, or connecting with loved ones can all lower stress hormones and boost resilience. How do you personally reset when life gets overwhelming? Finally, the power of connection. Human beings are wired for relationships, and after 70, your social ties may be one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. Eleanor, at 78, calls friends, joins a book club, and volunteers in her community. She laughs often, and her health reflects that joy. Barbara, also 78, lives more isolated. Over time, her mood and health declined. Loneliness isn't just emotional, it's physical. It raises risk of heart disease, depression, and even early mortality. On the other hand, a simple phone call, a hobby group, or even one meaningful conversation can boost immunity and protect your brain. Who's one person you could call this week, just to check in? Let's recap. The 7 signs are walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep patterns, appetite and eating habits, stress management, and social connections. Each one is a mirror of your health, and each one is something you can improve starting today. So ask yourself, which sign stood out the most to you? And what small step will you take this week to strengthen your vitality? If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with a loved one. Your support helps us spread tools for healthy aging, longevity, and natural vitality. Remember, you have more control over your future than you realize. Every step, every choice, Every connection matters. Until next time, this is Calm Health Hub, helping you live longer, healthier, and stronger.